The house on Elm Street. I know this is a weird post, but I'm fairly sure my house is haunted, and I want to see if anyone else has had similar experiences. This house was built in 1954, and I moved in about 2.5 years ago. I live alone with my dog. Things started happening within a few weeks of moving in, lights turning on and off, doors closing on their own, little things you can explain away. Then, one night, I was sitting at the kitchen island eating dinner, when a cold hand grabbed my torso. Not a brush of air, not a muscle spasmed, actual grip. My dog yelped and ran out of the room. I spun around, but of course no one was there. The air always smells different too. Sometimes cigarette smoke, sometimes a strong perfume, neither of which I own. The weirdest part is my guest bedroom. It's carpeted, and you can always tell when someone has walked across it, yet the blinds will be open when I know I've closed them. No footprints, no explanation. My mom visited once and told me someone loudly called her name while she was getting ready in the morning. My best friend, without knowing her story, later told me he was in that same bathroom and backed into what he thought was a person. He apologized only to turn and find no one there. And today, my AirPods case flew off the kitchen counter. Not fell, flew. I keep telling myself there's nothing to be afraid of. I don't feel threatened, just unsettled. But last night changed everything. I had just gotten into bed when I heard whispering. Not words, just a low, urgent hiss. Sat up, heart pounding, straining to listen. My dog was at the foot of the bed, ears flattened, growling low. Then came the scratching, slow, deliberate, just outside my bedroom door. I was frozen. My breath felt thick in my throat. The scratching stopped, but the door handle turned. A slow, agonizing creak. The door didn't open, but something pressed against it. I could see the slight bend of the wood. Something was on the other side, pushing. I grabbed my phone, turned on the flashlight, and ran toward the door, yanking it open. Nothing, just empty air. But the air felt thick, oppressive, charged with something unseen. My dog wouldn't leave my side for the rest of the night. I barely slept. This morning I decided I'd had enough. I started looking up the house's history, searching for anything that might explain what was happening. And then I found it. A missing persons report, dated 1956. A woman named Margaret Tate, last seen in this house. She lived here with her husband. Neighbors reported frequent fights, shouting late into the night. One day, she was just gone. No body was ever found. The husband moved away a year later, and the house sat vacant for decades. I don't know why she's still here. I don't know what she wants. But I think she's trying to tell me something. And I'm afraid I might be next.